it is so jarring how uncomfortable and weird it is to not feel your lips, your face. I felt so sad like giving my daughter kisses and I couldn't feel it. Hey babes, good morning. Okay, so I'm gonna start off this video with the end result and then we're gonna rewind later and I'll show you guys my journey of getting my wisdom teeth removed. I'm calling it a journey because it has absolutely been a journey. So this is like day 19 or 20 after getting my wisdom teeth removed, and I wanted to wait a while to see like the final results. I feel like the swelling has gone down completely compared to what it was. I still don't have filling from here to here in my chin, my lips, my teeth, or my gums. All of that is still very numb. It's gotten a little bit better. I'd say it's gotten maybe, I'd say I have probably about 30 to 40% healing now, like filling. I could feel cold stuff. This is hot. Let's see if it's too hot. I don't want to hurt myself. Yeah, I'm starting to be able to feel temperature. But I had some nerve damage. I just kind of wanted to talk about that part of it really quick. Just so you can advocate for yourself, because we're not doctors. We don't know what we don't know. And I just wish I knew. So my teeth apparently I think they were impacted, and they were the type of teeth that like I had a case where most dentists wouldn't take my case. I wasn't aware of that until after, and I'm telling them that I'm numb, like, yeah, that's why you sign the paperwork. Like 1 in 200 people this happens to. Your roots were inside of your nerves, so it was a really, it was a risk. And when you go to get your x-rays, they're going to show you on the screen your teeth and the positioning and everything. Ask them if it is inside of your nerves and if your case is normal, on the easier side or the more difficult side, because at that point I just went with the dentist, the orthodontist, or orthopedic surgeon that not orthopedic, girl, ortho surgeon. I went with the one that my dentist recommended. I went to the orthodontist that my dentist recommended, and that orthodontist has a surgeon that comes in to take the teeth out or whatever. So I would have found the best dentist that I could find if I knew that my case was so complicated, and I would have left when things were feeling off, because things were feeling off. When I got there, it was very and my initial consultation with the orthodontist was cool. Like, everyone was sweet and informative enough, I guess, but also I realized they said like when the doctor gets there you can talk to him myself, the surgeon. And so I got there, and as I have questions, they're already tying me up, prepping me to put me to sleep and everything. They've already started the gas, and he's telling me all these like crazy things that could go wrong. And then at the end of his whole spiel, as I'm already like ready to go, he's like, do you still want to do it? I definitely wasn't in my right state of mind. I was crying because I was nervous. Like, I wasn't like hysterically crying, but I was just like, and he was so mean. Mind you, they had people coming in and out. Like, I felt like I was on a meat line or something. Like, it was just like, and someone being wheeled out unconscious, someone going back and out, and it's just him. So, and he's only there one time a month. So with that being said, of course he wasn't going to be the most careful, or he was very cold. He wasn't gonna be warm. He's got stuff to do. He's got patients to see. He's got teeth to rip out. So Yeah, if I knew that my case was complicated, then I would have tried to find someone who was a little warmer, more informative, and yeah. And I'm saying this not to scare you guys, because plenty of people get their wisdom teeth taken out and they're perfectly fine. But two things. One, ask the right questions. Ask if it's in your nerves. Advocate for yourself. Speak up. If you're feeling uncomfortable, you can leave. You can leave. And also, actually there's a couple things. So aftercare, I would definitely I bought a thing to go around my face to hold the ice pack, because depending on like who it is, I don't know if they gave me this little breakable ice pack that's gonna last me 30 minutes. You want one that can last you the whole time that you need it. So I got mine on Amazon. I'll show you guys what it is and where I got it. And they should give you a syringe to clean your holes. They did not give me that. I don't know if it's because I got collagen put in it and they sewed it, so maybe they thought I didn't need it. But once that dissolves and your stitches dissolve, you're going to need it. So get syringes so you can clean it with warm salt water after every meal. Make sure that the person taking you knows that you need immediately, pretty much, you're gonna have to start taking your antibiotics and your pain meds like immediately. I was kind of out of it, so then I messed up on my antibiotics. I totally forgot to take it. You are going to be hungry, and it's a mental thing too. You're gonna be hungry for a while. Like, I haven't been able to start eating regularly again until about 14 to 15 days in. Honestly, it hasn't really been till like the past 3 days that I felt like, okay, I don't have to worry as much. But it's uncomfortable. It's still uncomfortable to chew stuff. So yeah, there is something else about the orthodontist that I feel like you should really ask. Ask about how complicated your case is, if your teeth is in your nerves. Make sure you're clear on aftercare. Oh, do not, I repeat, do not, if you do not need to get your wisdom teeth taken out, highly don't recommend. Honestly, even for braces, just the risk of you losing filling. By the way, the lady was like, oh, that's pretty good. Usually people will lose filling in their whole side of their face. Oh, and I also had loss of filling on the tip of my tongue. That's gotten a little bit better, but she was like, yeah, this isn't even that bad. When I tell you, it is so jarring how uncomfortable and weird it is to not feel your lips, your face. I felt so sad, like giving my daughter kisses, and I couldn't feel it. Like, hardly. It messes up your whole sense of feeling in your mouth. I bit my lips so many times, my cheeks, I bit my tongue, like, because I can't feel it. I didn't know if I was chewing my lip or food. It's just like so uncomfortable. It's painful. As your nerves are trying to repair, it like sends shocks and jolts and twitches, and oh my gosh. If you do not need to remove your wisdom teeth, I wouldn't do it. And also, if there are ones that you need to remove, I would just remove the ones you need to remove. They're gonna say, you should just get them all done. Trust me, you're not gonna wanna go through this again, and yada, yada, yada. You never know what the future holds. I'd rather see what the future holds, because the complications that it can cause, like, also I would look into, there are dentists that are more holistic. There's a specific term for it. I'll put it on the screen if I can remember, but it's a certain type of dentist that'll try to do things in a holistic way just for your oral health. So many things are connected to your oral health. My ears have been hurting, my sinuses in general. Like, if you sneeze, it can hurt. Blowing your nose, it hurts. It's all connected, and they just don't talk about the things that can go wrong enough, in my opinion. So yeah, I would just take out the teeth that you need to do. I didn't get my top ones taken out. They told me I should. They're unnecessary. You don't need them. Okay, cool. So then they could stay right where they are. Like, my top ones weren't bothering me at all, but my bottom ones were, unfortunately. So yeah, I got those out. And I was considering taking out the top ones because I wanted braces, but I'm like, girl, you don't need braces at this point. Like, you're grown. I might still get braces on my bottom row because that's the part that was bugging me the most anyway. But yeah, guys, that's it. So really quick, you'll need the ice pack thing that can attach to the top of your head. That was super helpful. It frozen works, and then later heating it up is good too. You'll need a syringe to clean, like when your holes are visible. I don't know if some people don't get collagen put in, so some might need it immediately. Mouthwash, I bought a specific, they're going to prescribe you a mouthwash, which I think you should use. Do not overuse it because, like me, I did, and you can end up with like oral thrush. I don't know if that's what I had, but my tongue started to feel fuzzy. Oh my god, I went through it. I went through it the past 20 days. This has been like the worst 20 days of my year so far. So I got you can use, if you don't want to, you can use just like a regular saltwater rinse, but I got a specific brand that was like said, oh, it helps the healing process, whatever. So I got that. I'll put that on the screen somewhere. I would use it like after every meal, because the one that they give you, you're supposed to use like in the morning and at night. But trust me, if you get scared, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna clean. You're so nervous. It's weird to have holes in your mouth. But yeah, I would use that in between. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It is 12 minutes. I'm already talking so much. So let's get into my actual journey, starting from the morning of my surgery. Good morning, babes. It is the morning of my wisdom teeth removal. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I just watched like hella videos. Some of them were good. I tried to avoid the ones that I looked like they would be like scary, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. I already look like my cheeks look swollen already for some reason, but I have big cheeks, so maybe that's just that. No, they're about to look even bigger. I bought a little contraption to go over my face for the little ice pack situation, and yeah, that's that. I will see you guys in later. I have to do it. I'm not gonna get all of them done. I want braces, so I want to get them all done, but I'm like, if I don't need the top ones done, then I don't think I should do the top ones. So I'm just gonna do the bottom ones, and if the other ones become a problem, then I'll do them then. But y'all not gonna just be hurting me for no reason. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh god, it hurts so bad. Okay, so a couple hours after surgery, 10 out of 10 don't recommend. Ask me how I feel later though. This is cold. This is all so uncomfortable and it hurts. I wasn't prepared. I was so scared about getting put to sleep that I wasn't scared about the pain, and the pain is just like, it's uncomfortable. Hi guys. Good morning. I still made it out the house in the morning. Oh my gosh, I'm scared to show you guys what I look like. Oh my days. So, sorry, my nose ring itched. Oh, that's even worse. Oh my god, guys. This looks genuinely, like, insane. Okay, so as you can see, I'm a bit swollen still. The pain is way less today, though. I will say that. Yesterday, the pain was insane. I didn't think that I would be taking any pain meds other than, like, ibuprofen or something. I took the pain meds that they gave me. 2. Every 6 hours on the dot. I was not prepared for the pain. What else? I was so hungry yesterday. I still haven't eaten anything today. But I think I'm just so hungry that I'm not super hungry anymore. People are coming. I don't want them to see me all lit up. I look like crazy. But, I haven't eaten anything yet today. I do have a little bit of work to do. So that's why I brought my mask, because I just don't want it to be seen right now. I can't even believe I'm showing you guys what I look like. But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to update you guys. This is day 2 of getting my wisdom tooth taken out. I think I recorded yesterday. I was pretty out of it, so we'll see what that footage looks like and if it makes it in at all. I cannot feel my right side of my lips, my teeth, and my chin. I have about 20% sensation. So I called the dentist and he was like, you have nerve damage. He's like, okay, so you have some nerve damage. It should be better. I've heard worst case scenario up to around 6 months, which is insane, you guys. I just thought that this was such a normal procedure. But, I never heard anyone talking about this. So, of course, today I went on TikTok and looked it up, and there's a bunch of people who are mentioning not having filling in their mouth or whatever. Or like on their lips and their chin and then all this for X amount of time. So yeah, we're just going with the flow on that. My experience with my doctor was really uncomfortable. You know when a doctor's just so sterile? But it's like, brother, I was scared. I was genuinely like tears falling down my face before the surgery. And he just didn't care. He just kept talking and telling me, yeah, so this can happen, that can happen, you could die, this and that. So the only thing that I wish is that I was able to speak to him before my surgery, because at this point they're already tying the thing around my arm, they're plugging me up with stuff, and then he's telling me, like, is that okay? And like they're already starting the gas to calm me down, and he's telling me all of this stuff. So I'm like, brother, I'm here now. And they're like, you have the right to change your mind. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't even feel like myself right now. So that sucked. And yeah, okay, they're out now. I will say I do feel like I'll update you guys later. I have to get going to work, but this experience is way crazier than I could have thought. I was so caught up and worried about the anesthesia and not waking up. That was my biggest fear, that I didn't prepare for anything beyond that. And yeah, and I recommend, if you know for sure that you need to get your wisdom teeth removed, do it when you're like a teenager, I'd say, because if you don't know, then I would just wait. I would just thug it out and keep your wisdom teeth if it is not absolutely mandatory, honestly. But if you know that it's absolutely mandatory if you're like a teenager, very, very, very early 20s, then I would just do it. Because I heard that there's a lot more complications like the older you get. So yeah, maybe that's what I'm experiencing. Because I'm not in my early 20s. I'm in my 20s, but dang, like, they make you feel like you're geriatric if you're not 21 in a dentist office. So I think my tooth just like got really settled and comfortable on this side, so maybe that's why there's like some complications on this side. I don't know. It's been 6 minutes of me chatting, so let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I have to go to work. I'll update. I'm not vlogging today. I just want to update you guys on my mouth. Maybe this will be the vlog. My wisdom teeth and my updates, because honestly I don't see myself doing much else except for editing and stuff. I'll probably show you guys what I eat today, because yesterday all I had was chicken broth and some dairy-free yogurt. Yeah, I recommend dairy-free yogurt because I was looking into like more, I wanted to go to like a homeopathic type of dentist because I have concerns with stuff like that. But I got some recommendations, and one of the things was like don't have dairy meats, I think. I'll put a list of the things that you shouldn't have after getting your wisdom teeth to prevent like infection and bacteria. But yeah, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hi babes, day 3. Clearly I still look crazy. I look like a chipmunk right now. This morning for breakfast I didn't show what I had. I had steel cut oatmeal, which apparently you're not allowed to have because steel cut is like thicker and grainier and you have to chew it more. So you can have regular watery like oatmeal, but I was so hungry I just swallowed it. I didn't chew it. I just like took small bites and swallowed it. So I had that and yogurt today. I still don't have feeling right here on my teeth, my lips, or my chin, so that's not fun. But yeah, this is how I look. I do have collagen inside of my holes and then they sewed it shut, so I think I'm like slightly less of a risk than people who just have like the open holes. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm gonna have some ramen tonight and like chop it up so I can just like not slurp, because you're not supposed to slurp or suck anything like a straw. So I'm just gonna cut up the noodles, get tofu instead of chicken, and go from there. That's kind of the update for today. I might talk to you guys a little bit later when show you guys my dinner. And yeah, this isn't fun. This isn't fun at all. I was not prepared, you guys. I was so focused on like going to sleep and waking up. That's the only thing I was scared about. I was not thinking about being in pain at all, and I did not know it was gonna be this swollen for this long. It's only been 3 days, but you guys don't know. If you know, then you know, but if you don't know what it feels like to just be in this much pain and swollen for consecutive days and like without really signs of it going down, 10 out of 10, don't recommend. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hi babes, we are on day 5 after my wisdom teeth. I am still swollen. Definitely a lot less. It's going down for sure. The only thing that is really bugging me, sorry if I keep looking at myself because I'm just like trying to make sure that I'm talking normally, because I'm still numb from here to here. completely numb. My teeth are numb, my gums are numb, my lips numb, my chin is numb. And kind of like the tip of my tongue, it comes and goes. Really quick, I just went for my walk, so I'm gonna drink this since I still have to watch what I eat, and I am not playing about no infection. You guys, my mouth is already numb and I just don't want any more issues. So I've been pretty strict about what I'm eating. I'll go back really quick because yesterday was day 4. I didn't see you guys on day 4 because I'm not gonna lie, I was very emotional. It was my anniversary yesterday and I was so sad that like I don't have feeling in my mouth, like and I couldn't eat anything. Like we couldn't go to dinner, I couldn't do anything. I wasn't even really like filling up to leaving the house because like I looked swollen, even more swollen than this, and I just wasn't feeling myself. I was really sad. I got out of it a little bit, just spending time with my man and my daughter. Just chilling in the house, really. I was working on some content, like editing some stuff. And then we just relaxed. I watched Love Island Games. If you guys are watching Love Island Games, let me know. It's so much better than just this last season of Love Island was just like, I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, so I watched a little comfort show, and then my man he went and got me a pecan chai drink because I have to drink it warm. Can't even drink it hot because it'll melt my collagen plugs, and just girl. Anyways, so he got me a drink and he bought me like some dinner, which is like mashed potatoes and salmon. And he brought me, I'll put a picture up. He bought me like a little binder and he put my nickname on it like in like Letterman letters, and he got me a journal, like a scheduler, and he got me a like finance workbook because he knows like I'm really into my finances. That cheered me up, and he gave me the most beautiful card, and he gave me $25 for Dutch Bros this week. That really cheered me up for sure yesterday. But then later I started crying again. Like I'm like just scared that I'm not gonna have filling in my face anymore. You guys, this is insanely jarring to not have full, like the way that I talk even. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm gonna have to try to do, at the very least I'm gonna look up like facial exercises you can do, because I don't want to talk like this. Like I don't want to oh, and my face being swollen. Ooh, dude, I'm not getting emotional again. Like I said, yesterday was my anniversary, so like obviously I kissed him, he gave me kisses, and I couldn't feel it, and I was just emotional, and I was crying last night. This has not been a fun experience. I did not know what I was signing up for. So it's like either I could have kept my wisdom teeth and risked like gum disease and all of these other things, or have my face be numb for the rest of my life potentially. Like what kind of options is that, you guys? But I didn't want that to throw me off. I still wanted to be, you know, sticking to my goal. So I went for my walk. I'm about to go to the gym, and I'm just trying to move forward as best as I can. And you guys, please just pray for me. Just pray for me, because this is unreal at this point. Like, you know, you have these life-changing moments, and it's like before this happened and after this happened. So I'm praying to God every day that this is not one of those situations and that I start to get feeling back. I do feel a little bit of like sensation and like tingling or twitching, and I read that that's a good sign that my nerve is trying to heal itself. But please just pray for me, because this is so jarring. It is so like incomprehensible the way that this feels, and I don't want to like gain any new insecurity of like talking, especially like I'm been so consistent with my content. I don't want it to be this thing now where like I'm like focused on that this side of my mouth doesn't move when I talk. Like, I'm sure it'll look a little less noticeable when I'm not so swollen, but this just doesn't feel good. Okay, I'm done ranting. Yesterday morning I had like a piece of a donut and eggs and one of these, and then last night I had potatoes and salmon mashed up together. That's what I ate yesterday. This is what I'm eating for breakfast today, and I'm gonna update you guys, like probably one final update when the swelling goes completely down. This is day 5 and this is what I'm looking like, and this is my experience so far. So yeah, I will talk to you guys maybe tomorrow in God's name. The swelling will be gone by tomorrow, but you know, if not, probably in a few days. I'll see you guys in a little bit.